Welcome to this tutorial video for Year 7 composition. In this video, we will be working towards Goal 2 of your composition assessment task, the ability to select an appropriate tone colour for rock. Make sure you begin your work on this part of the project by going to the Save button and saving your GarageBand project from last lesson with your name on it, the name of the song, your class, and Goal 2. You can also rename Goal 1 in the same way. Make sure you keep Goal 1 in your composition folder. You should have 4 tracks in your GarageBand project. Label them Melody, Harmony, Bass and Rhythm. Make sure your teacher has marked your 4 tracks before going on with Part B of the project. You are going to experiment with altering the tone colour of each of your 4 tracks. You will be changing your selected tracks so that the tone colour sounds more like hard rock than, say, pop. The piece Hungry by Airborne is a good example of this style of music. Make sure you listen to it before going any further. Once you have listened to Hungry, you will be duplicating each of your 4 tracks and finding 4 different tone colours for each track. Choose Software Instrument and then press Create. Do this 3 times for each layer. When you have finished, you should have added 3 new tracks for each of the melody, harmony, bass and percussion parts, so 16 tracks in total. Click the headphone sign and the track will be selected. Copy the track and paste it in one of the blank tracks. To change the tone colour, click on the new track and make sure the library in the top left corner of the screen is selected. Then select an instrument that you would like to try out. Have fun choosing several different tone colours before you decide on the final version. Only the final tracks need to sound like hard rock. Make a list of the ones you've chosen in your exercise book and describe the tone colour of each one. Do this for every layer. Label the tracks so each layer has a final track and 3 experiment tracks. Make sure that the tone colour you select for the final tracks is appropriate for a hard rock style, as demonstrated by the piece Hungry. Remember that the other tracks do not need to sound like hard rock. You need to play your chosen tone colours to at least one other student in the class for feedback. Show and email your work to your teacher. Make sure every track is labelled correctly.